Hey fellas, BradWeen here, and I have been attacking my backlog since I don't know about January, and I bought about one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 games that I've beaten since then. So I think that's a-okay in my books for now, considering if you watched my vlog episode that I got my new dog, and I haven't had any time to game. But the games I have beaten in my backlog so far, Super Mario Land 3D, Super Mario 3D Land. It was great. I loved it. It was fun. I was never bored. I thought the levels were really short. Like there's only like 4 to 5 levels before you fought the boss, and I remember there used to be like 8, but the levels were bigger. The 3D worked pretty good, even though I pretty much only really played it in 2D because the 3D thing killed my eyes, and it was kind of a pain in the ass to see everything. But it was a cool idea. Would I recommend this? Absolutely. It's great, and I'm looking forward to Wii U's Mario. Excuse me. Now, Assassin's Creed 2. I know Assassin's Creed 2, right? I finally found my way to dig through it and beat it, and pretty much did everything that you can do in it. But with these games, it seems like it's almost like a chore that you have to. I don't know. If you play this, you know what I'm talking about. But I have to. I want to get all the Assassin's Creed games because I think they're cool, but the reason why I probably thought this one was a chore again because I've beaten it for the 360, but I never owned it, and now I own the PS3 version, so it's like I knew what was coming. But Brotherhood and Revelations, so I gotta pick those up, and maybe it won't be so boring. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. I have to say that the story mode in this game, it's like, how do you beat Mortal Kombat? Well, story mode, right? You beat that, you beat the game, pretty much. Sorry. The story mode, I thought, in this game was the best story of any Mortal Kombat I've ever played. They could have easily made movies from this story and like split it up into 2 or 3 even, because it goes through the first, second, and third Mortal Kombat, and it's fantastic. And if they just did the movies from that, they would have been so much better than the previous live action films. But the action's tight, the fatalities are awesome, the story's good, the voice acting's good, the online's good. Everything in this game is good. It's a fantastic game, and you should definitely go pick it up. I think you can get the Ultimate Collection for like $50 or $40, which is totally worth it. And the good thing about this one that it opens up for a sequel with Shinnok getting into the picture. But I wonder what they would call that. Mortal Kombat 2 for 360. I got borrowed this from a friend, and I thought I should beat it. And it was the Sega Genesis collection. I got all the achievements. That's pretty much why I borrowed it from him. And it's awesome. And it's great Sega classics. I'm sure everybody knows all about it. It's really good. The one I just finally beat, The Force Unleashed. This game sucks. Oh my god. I don't know how to describe how bad this game is. It's a good story, I guess. It's like right before the rebellion. It's like right before episode 4. And the combat's crap. The level designs are crap because you go back to the same 4 levels. The only cool thing is your force powers. You can throw people around like ragdolls, which I thought that was pretty cool. But I don't know. The only good thing in this game was the boss fights. Like the levels were so boring, and monotonous. And then as soon as you got to the boss fight, it was actually really good. My favorite boss fight was when you fought your droid buddy, and you fought all the Jedi's, and at the last minute he turned into Darth Maul, and it played the Phantom Menace fight theme song. And this game is definitely not as good as I thought it was going to be. I know the reviews say otherwise. Like, that sucks. But I wouldn't say it sucks. I don't know. That's just my opinion. What else? It's like when I was playing through it, when I move around and shit like that, it's like the screen would tear almost. You know what I'm saying? Like it would split and it'd be all choppy. I don't know. I think this game was just a mess. Would I play the second one? Maybe. I don't know. Just to get the achievements. But a buddy of mine, Ben, he's like, the second one's much better. Sorry for all that noise. It's my dog. And if I would just borrow from him, I wouldn't go out and buy it unless they fixed everything. Would I recommend it? Only if you're a Star Wars fan. Now, last game that not the last game that I beat. It was actually one of the first. Oh yeah. Saints Row the Third. I don't have it because I let my friend Rob borrow it from work. That game was a riot. It's so fun. If you don't take it seriously, it's a blast. Even though sometimes the story tries to take itself seriously and it's kind of weird. You know, they bring like drama and all that into it, and how your friends die and it's all sad. But don't chew that. But I don't know. It was a good game. I liked it. The only gripe I had about it was when you aim, it's all freestyle. You can't like you would in like Grand Theft Auto. And that was something I definitely had to get used to. Ow. And where's your monkey? The character customization was awesome. Voice acting was good. The drivings were good. You know, the bad guys were good. I love the zombie touch they had. When they had that zombie outbreak level. I like Burt Reynolds. I thought he was funny in it. The two different endings were definitely weird. One of them was really serious. One of them was a huge joke. But all in all, it's great and it's awesome to play with people online. It's so fun. And I'm not much of an online guy, but it is a riot to play people online. So I would definitely recommend picking up Saints Row the Third. I go to work and I tell everybody to pick up Saints Row the Third because they'll have a blast with it. So I definitely want to check out the first two. I heard they were pretty awesome as well. The last game that I have in my collection, the last game that I have in my backlog so far is Demon Souls. I finally got down and I beat it. I don't know what I have to say about this game. It's so goddamn good. A lot of people have a hard time with the difficulty, but it's really not that bad. It's like the first 3 levels are the worst because you're just getting used to it. But once you get used to everything, this game is so fun. I have to give a little credit to Dark Souls because I didn't beat this, but I got Dark Souls and then I played Dark Souls. And when I was playing Dark Souls is more hand-to-hand. Like, you do a lot of close quarters combat than you would magic. Where in this game, you can just spam magic all you want, pretty much, because you have a magic meter. Whereas in Dark Souls, you got a quantity for your magic. So, when I got like about 40 hours through Dark Souls, and I was like, you know what, I gotta go back and beat Demon Souls. It's not right. Hi. He's like, and so I went back and I pretty much just dropped the whole magic thing. You know, I only used magic for a little bit after that. You know, I got a good shield and I got a decent sword, and I rocked this game's ass. The thing I would recommend, what happened to me, is crafting your weapons, and you get stones throughout the game. And since I had such high magic, there's a crescent stone. Is it a crescent or dark moon that adds your magic to your attack. So I had what's it called? It's like a Utamashi sword. It's like a big ninja sword. And I had a crescent to that, so I had bleeding and magic attack, and it was like 425 damage or 480 damage, and that's like it was like the Dragon Bone Smashers. It's like the biggest greatsword in the game. I only had like 280 or 300, so like I just pretty much walked through the entire game. You can use other stones. So like if you want to do basically heavy on strength and melee, there's another stone where it adds your strength onto your sword again. So it doesn't matter pretty much what you put your main stat in. You know, as long as you have the proper stone and craft the weapon, you can pretty much have a really ultimate powerful weapon. But yeah, so now that I've beaten these games, I'm gonna go back and beat Dark Souls. Go back and beat Dark Souls and move on from there. But that's my backlog so far. Sorry for keeping you up this late. For all you guys out there who have a backlog issue, keep it up. You'll feel better once you beat your games. And you guys take care.